Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Kaizer Chiefs boost as inacio available for Confederation Cup clash. Kaizer Chiefs were not able to register new striking acquisition inacio in time for their opening scrimmage in this season's CAF Confederation Cup, but the 27-year-old marksman is now available and will likely lead the attack on Saturday, when they take on AS Simba. There are several windows of opportunity to register players with the Confederation of African Football to play in continental competition, and Mayo has had his paperwork sorted after he missed the narrow win over Angola's Cabascorp in the first round. Chiefs play their second round, first leg tie against the club from the Democratic Republic of Congo at the TP Mazembe Stadium in Lubumbashi on Saturday. It is also expected that Saturday's clash will mark a first outing for Lebogang Mabo, who was signed on free transfer after being released from his contract at Mamelodi Sundowns. The 31-year-old Mabo, whose injury woes in recent seasons have stymied his progress, last played on the final day of the previous league season in May, when he ended his loan spell at SuperSport United. Chiefs also have Mfundo Vilakazi back in their squad. He had been in Chile with South Africa's under-20 team, who made it past the first round but were eliminated in the last 16. Chiefs traveled with a 22-man squad to Lubumbashi on Thursday, which included Rwanda goalkeeper Fiacre Ntwari. He refused to come off the pitch when coach Khalid Ben Youssef was seeking to substitute him near the end of their last match against Stellenbosch, and it was expected he would face some sanction from the club. Ntwari kept goal for his country in Nelspruit on Tuesday as they lost 3-0 to South Africa, who qualified for the World Cup. Chiefs host the second leg of their tie against the Congolese newcomers at Dobsonville Stadium next Saturday. Lebogang Mabo talks about his passion to give everything he has for Kaizer Chiefs. He is expected to make his first appearance with the team this season. Press reports, citing the player himself, stated that he is very hungry to give his all to his new team and that he is also excited to compete for a starting position with the team as well. Mamelodi Sundowns former midfielder is poised to potentially earn his first cap for Kaizer Chiefs in their upcoming CAF Confederations Cup second preliminary round, first leg match. Read more. Monopule Saling on target as Orbit beat Richards Bay. The 31-year-old Mabo, a recent arrival at the Naturena-based club, brings a wealth of experience and is viewed as a significant addition to the squad. "I'm happy that I'm back from injury and I'm planning to work hard to catch up with the rest of the guys who have been active," Mabo told Farpost. "I'm energized and ready to give it my all if given a chance, but will also share my experiences with my teammates to ensure we advance to the group stages." Both Mabo and fellow new striker inacio were unavai. Simba vs Kaizer Chiefs live score updates, a very even match, 0-0. Get real-time updates on Simba vs Kaizer Chiefs live coverage, minute by minute of the match, score, stream information and latest updates of CAF Confederation Cup with Vavel. Game will start at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on October 18, 2025. Stopwatch 90. A few more minutes are added. With all the moments that were lost, a little bit of time, the referee decides to add a few more minutes of compensation, which will make for a heart-stopping end to the game for both teams who want to take the win in this great match. Stopwatch 86 foot. Kaizer Chiefs continues to push hard in these final minutes of the match. Both teams are playing very well and giving their all. Let's hope there are goals soon and that one of these teams takes the win in this tournament. Stopwatch 82 foot. There are only 8 minutes left of the full time of the match and the home team has the most possession of the ball. We hope they can score a goal soon so that the score does not remain 0-0. Both teams are doing very well. Stopwatch 78 foot. We're almost at the last 10 minutes of the match and the visitors are the ones who insist more at this moment. They have more possession and manage to have one more opportunity to score the first goal of the match. Let's hope that's the case. Stopwatch 74 foot. There are only a few minutes left in the match and fouls are becoming more frequent on the pitch. Let's hope this doesn't interrupt the good rhythm the match had and they give their all to score goals. The match is very intense. Stopwatch 70 foot. There are only 20 minutes left in the game and both teams continue to insist and will try to generate all the plays they can in these last minutes of this second half. They will be very intense and we hope that the changes that the teams make will help. Stopwatch 66 foot. The visitors' team's changes are starting and they will try to give other players some time so they can do more for the scoreboard. We hope that these last few minutes will help a lot so that either team can score a goal. Stopwatch 62 foot. We've already gone over 60 minutes of the match and both teams are doing very well. We hope they can score a goal soon so that this gives more rhythm to the match and the teams have the opportunity to take the victory. Stopwatch 58 foot. The home side continues to insist in these first minutes of the second half. A moment ago, a right-footed shot was made from point-blank range from the right side after a corner kick, but it was missed. They look close to scoring. Stopwatch 54 foot. The home team's changes are starting and they will try to give other players some time so they can do more for the scoreboard. We hope that these last few minutes will help a lot so that either team can score a goal. Stopwatch 50 foot. The second half begins. The home team insists from the first minutes of the second half, as they already want to open the scoring. A forward made a right-footed shot from the center of the area with a great assist, and they look close to the first. Stopwatch 46 foot. The second half begins. The ball is back on the pitch for the next 45 minutes of the Simba vs Kaizer Chiefs match, and we hope for a better duel, with goals falling and one of these teams taking this great match and adding another victory to their tally. Stopwatch 45 foot +8. The first half ends. Both teams gave their all, but it wasn't enough to take the lead. We went into the first half with a 0-0 scoreline. Hopefully, the goals will come in the second half and we'll have a better matchup so they can score points. Stopwatch 45 foot +5. Everything is still very even and there are only a few minutes left until the end of injury time. Let's hope that in the second half both teams put on a better show and can score a goal in their favor and thus take the victory. Stopwatch 45 foot. A few more minutes are added to the match. The referee decides to give a few more minutes of stoppage time after the actions that have taken place and time has been lost. We will have the best moments for these last minutes of the first half. Stopwatch 40 foot. There are only 5 minutes left until the end of the first half. Let's hope we get a goal soon so that the score isn't 0-0 at halftime. Suddenly, the game is very tense. Let's hope this doesn't break the rhythm. Stopwatch 36 foot. There are less than 10 minutes left in the game and the score is still 0-0. Let's hope we see more action on the field soon and that both teams continue to give their best to score in this match. Stopwatch 32 foot. We are now past the first 30 minutes of the match and everything remains very even. Both teams continue to look for a clear opportunity to score a goal before the end of the first half. Stopwatch 28 foot. We're almost at the 30-minute mark of the match, and both teams are doing their best, but they're not quite able to finish their plays. Let's hope for a goal soon to give the match more momentum. Stopwatch 24 foot. Kaizer Chiefs are starting to try, looking to build up plays that work for them little by little. A moment ago, they took a left-footed shot from outside the box after a corner kick, but it was unsuccessful. Let's hope we get a goal soon. Stopwatch 20 foot. The first 20 minutes of the match and both teams continue to press forward. They are very aggressive and looking for an opportunity to reach their opponent's goal and score. Let's hope we get a goal soon. Stopwatch 16. We're already past the first 15 minutes of the game and neither team has had a clear chance yet. Everything is still very even, and we hope the game picks up pace soon and we get the first goal of the match. Stopwatch 12 foot. Both teams continue to look for clear scoring opportunities but are unable to capitalize. Let's hope they gradually focus and get the chance to score the first goal of the match. Stopwatch 8. The game remains very even, with both teams looking to gain possession of the ball, but the defenses are not letting the attackers get through. We are seeing a great game in these early stages. Stopwatch 4 foot. The match has been center forward, kaizer Mayo. Mayo is, seemingly, the team's first-choice striker, but that might change once Itiosa Ighodaro establishes himself in the team. Flavio da Silva, who is the only Amakasi player to score 2 goals this season, is also another strong candidate who is hoping to make his case. Nigerian fan implies corruption by Kaizer Chiefs star in Bafana match. A Nigerian fan on Threads has shared a conspiracy theory. It involves Kaizer Chiefs goalkeeper Fiacre Ntwari and his antics against Bafana. The Chiefs goalkeeper was at fault for Thalentim Batha's long-range opener. He also had several other iffy moments during the Crunch qualifier, where Rwanda went down 3-0. Kaizer Chiefs news and rumors, Shabalala, Ndamane, Longwain. Nigeria fan hints at match fixing by Kaizer Chiefs star. Bafana beat Rwanda 3-0 to claim a spot at World Cup 2026. There was also a little helping hand from Nigeria, who thrashed Benin 4-0. There are rumors floating around the internet that there's something fishy about the antics of Kaizer Chiefs and Rwanda goalkeeper Fiacre Ntwari. Did he have a vested interest in Bafana qualifying? It's just a theory, but an interesting one nonetheless. Ntwari was at fault for Bafana's opener, scored by Orlando Pirates star Thalentim Batha from long range. The thread post has since been deleted. Bruce praises Shabalala. Hugo Bruce has heaped praise on Kaizer Chiefs Nduduzi Shabalala after an encouraging cameo against Rwanda. When you work with young players, it's normal not to just give them a standard position in the team, said Bruce. Chiefs vs Siwalili details. Meanwhile, the Glamour Boys have endured a rocky patch of late, losing in the first round of the Telkom knockout to Stellenbosch on penalties. That followed a sequence of 3 winless league matches, a 1-3 defeat to Sekakun and 1-1 draws against Marumo Gallants and Amazulu. Next up is a battle with Siwalili. Chiefs vs Siwalili kicks off on Wednesday, October 22 at 19:30. It will be aired on SSPS.